Hello, welcome back to the North Mankato Community Update. I'm Anna Meyer, and I'm joined by City Administrator John Herenstein, Mayor Mark Dean. Welcome, guys.
Nice to see you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
It's hard to believe it's already 2020. It seems crazy.
So, a fresh start for New Year. So
time flies when you're having fun.
Exactly right. So.
Exactly. What's new for North Mankato in 2020?
Well, you know, January always starts off with a bang with the Anthony Ford Pond Hockey tournament that we have. It'll be held January 25th and 26th this year, and that's a great fundraiser for childhood leukemia, and it's a great partnership between the city, the Anthony Ford Pond Hockey Association, and then Business on Belgrade helps out with that as well. So it's really a great community partnership. The adults are playing hockey on the 25th, and then the kids will be on the 26th. And so we invite everyone to come down and watch. They'll have tons of teams down there. It's just a lot of fun to watch, and it's a great. I got to tell you, Spring Lake Park in the wintertime is about as bucolic a setting as you can get for an outdoor setting for a hockey tournament like that. So it's beautiful to come down there.
Yeah, the view of the bluff is just really picturesque during the tournament. This will be the second year that the two new ice rinks are available, as well as access to the new warming house that was jointly funded with the city, Anthony Ford Pond Hockey Committee, and the Mankato Area Foundation. So that'll be open to the public. We encourage people to utilize that, get out of the cold, as well as take a sneak peek for warmer weather at the pool, and consider purchasing your family pass ahead of time when you get down there. But it's a great partnership between the community and the city and the hockey community, and just really emphasizes our commitment to making the park available 12 months out of the year.
Absolutely. Yep.
Great. The Boulevard Tree Program applications are now available. Can we talk a little bit about what that is and what residents need to know?
Sure. So the Boulevard Tree Program is something that was started years ago by, I believe, City Administrator Bob Ringhofer. He had a commitment to the outdoors and beautifying the community. Mark oftentimes reminds us that he considered parks the jewels of the community, and that's why North Mankato is blessed with so many of them. But the Boulevard Tree Program exists for citizens who'd like to plant trees in the boulevard. We have a variety of species that you can choose from, and you can contact City Hall for more information about how to purchase one. They're on sale for, do you know the price, Anna?
It varies for each tree, and it's first come, first serve for quantity.
Exactly right. And this, you know, this is a part of our urban forestation, and we know that the emerald ash borer is out there, and it keeps him encroaching on us. And so, as we prepare for that, we brought in different varieties of trees, and we're asking folks as they're looking to enhance their properties, enhance the boulevards, to add some of these new varieties of trees in there, so that we, when we do lose some of the ash trees in the future, that we have a more diverse forest in the city here.
Great idea.
And it is coming, so we know that it'll get here sometime.
Yeah. Anything of note happening at the Taylor Library?
Well, there's a lot of fun events going down there, but the signature one is probably the end of the month. January 31st will be the Adult Spelling Bee from 7 to 9. That'll be hosted at the Mankato Brewery, and so we're looking to have some teams down there and to enjoy that. And so I'm hoping everyone will come down and practice your spelling skills and see how they go.
And hopefully we'll get an opportunity to see your spelling skills on display as they were last year. So that'll be good.
Yeah, we had a fun team from city staff.
Yeah,
that was a good time.
Yeah. So there's a few other things we have. The blood drive is on January 10th. That's going on in the afternoon. That's also at the Taylor Library. And then there's some artists, some authors that are going to be in during the month as well. So check the city website, check the e-newsletter. All those things always are published there. And so we invite folks to come down and you know, you really utilize the library. It's more than just a house of books. We've got a lot of programming down there for adults and for the kids, and so we encourage people to come down there, especially in the wintertime when things are a little slow, looking for something new to get you out of the house. There's some really great things happening down at the library. And
thanks to every resident who last month helped with our sharing tree drive. I know that the sharing tree has been a popular fund or charity activity for residents, and I think we went through 2 rounds. So we just thank you for supporting that charity through the library, and that's hosted by the library as well.
Yeah, very good.
Great. I know that in different parks around North Mankato, there are some skating rinks, and those are now available Can we talk about what those are looking like?
Well, going back to talking about how popular parks are in North Mankato, we have several requests for local rinks to be flooded in different neighborhood parks. So I think we have about 6 of those, in addition to the larger one at Webster at the historic site of the Brickyards in that area, and then the 2 rinks that are utilized at Spring Lake Park with the actual boards around them. But we encourage residents to take time in the cold weather and get out and utilize those, whether you're young or old.
Exactly. It's a great opportunity to get out, practice your skating skills, and just go out and enjoy the weather. I mean, you need to get out of the house.
Right.
Cabin fever is no fun for anybody, and so we really encourage people to go out. And we do have a number of them throughout the neighborhoods, but there is the main one down at Wheeler Park, and then for those of you that are more interested in hockey type play, those are the ones down at Spring Lake Park with the boards. Yeah.
And speaking of weather, we have a new snow emergency notification system with the City of North Mankato, Nixle. Do you want to talk about that again?
Well, we talked about it last month, and that's a free service from the city. You can get text messages, you can get email messages, or they'll call you at home. But it's an opportunity for us to let you know if and or when we do have to call a snow emergency. We don't have a strong history of calling snow emergencies, but they do occasionally happen. This winter is predicted to be particularly cold and snowy, and so if there is one, we want to make sure people are aware so they can take appropriate steps to protect their vehicles and make sure they know what's going on.
Yeah, especially when later in the winter, sometimes the road's narrow. If the plows aren't able to push back all the snow, if residents don't remove their cars, within 24, 48 hours of snowfall. So anything residents can do to make sure the roads are accessible to the plows helps with the snow emergency situation.
Exactly, and it goes beyond the snow plows. That's always an important part, but. We've had a little bit more active year this last year in fire safety.
Oh, yeah.
And the same thing, those fire trucks are large. They need to get down those streets, and if they're narrow and snow clogged, it puts everybody at risk, and we really want to be prepared for those emergencies if and or when they do happen. So that new Nixle system, we're really excited about how that'll help us make sure things are clear.
Yep.
Got it. And last for this month, we want to give a special shout out to KTV. That's our public access channel. They house the studio in which we do our community update. They help us with filming the community update, putting that all together. So we wanted to say a special thank you to them for all that they do for us. And we also wanted to let you know that they'll be having an open house on January 9th. You can check out their website or our website, which will provide information about that for more details. But basically, you'll be able to get a chance to come in and see the studio where we do the community update. You can check out their podcast equipment. You can learn more about submitting content for the channel. And you can also speak with KTV staff about what they do and what the channel's all about. So we wanted to say
and the
thanks for
channels
that.
really do exist to serve the public. There are resources that the public can take advantage of if they want to utilize their public access station and broadcast something on it. Those individuals who are subscribing to cable pay a fee for access to these services, and that's how productions like this are able to take place. So we'd encourage them to utilize the service because it's something that's available to them.
And this is a great collaborative partnership between the city and Bethany Lutheran College here. We've it started off as a great experiment, and it's really progressed, and we appreciate the Bethany broadcasting the city council meetings and all the other things that we have going on an ongoing basis. And it's really neat to be able to get the energy of the students up here to help us out when we're doing filming, doing some of those things. So this has really turned into a great partnership between the two. So
and it's also a regional partnership. City of Mankato supports this, Bethany Lutheran College. So it's an example of the great things we can do when we're able to coordinate.
Right. Well, thank you so much again to KTV then for all that they do for us. Thank you for joining us for our January update. This has been the North Mankato Community Update. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.